Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back. And if you're new today, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am super excited about this one. I have some new products. I've had them for like a couple weeks and I just needed a video to put them in. And this is the one. So I do have a couple things from Covergirl, something from Revlon, something from Amazon, and something from Essence. So just a variety of different products. I'm super excited to try all of these. And I do want to do a wear test on one of the products. If that sounds like something you might enjoy, please continue watching. There's a lot to go through, so let's just get started. Before we begin, I do want to thank you guys with all of my heart for the beautiful comments that you left in that last video. I mean, it just proves how much of a family we are because I just couldn't believe how uplifting they were. You guys just made me feel the love, you know. I just really enjoyed all of, reading all those, and it brought me to tears several times, but I just wanted to thank you all so much. It just meant so much to me. It was just a great video all around. I enjoyed making it, and it seems like you guys enjoyed it as well. And yeah, it was just really neat to look back of everything that happened in 2023. Okay, so let's begin. I do want to share the products I will be reviewing today. So I did get a couple things from Covergirl. The first one being the Simply Ageless Skin Perfecting Essence. So I saw this over on Instagram. I think it was on Trend Mood, and I'm like, what is that? I have to get it. So I've had this I think I ordered it December 14th. So that's how long I've had it, and I'm just dying to try this. But yeah, it just looked very interesting. It almost looked like something I would not enjoy, but we're going to give it a try for sure. So that, and then also by Covergirl, I got this Expeditionist Kelsey Ballerini collab, this little, liquid eyeshadow. So I'm super excited to try this. And I really thought this color was just really different. And then I got these two things off Amazon. When I seen this, you guys wait till you see this. Okay, what does this look like? I'm not kidding you. I mean, that is a dupe if I've never seen a dupe. I mean, I seriously thought it was, Charlotte Tilbury on Amazon for like a very inexpensive price. So I was like, I'm going to grab these, but we're going to give them a try. It's clearly not Charlotte Tilbury, but it's called Glow Glam. So they're little ones. So I'm super excited to try these. And the new blush that I got from Essence is this here. I don't think it's new, but it's a new shade to me, nonetheless. So super excited to try that. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with the eyes. I think I'm just going to use this palette here by Wet n Wild. It's called Always Naked, just to add a little bit of color to the eye. I kind of have an idea where I want to take this, but we'll see how that turns out. I saw somebody over on TikTok use like this color story that I'm going to do using this liquid eyeshadow. So I'm just going to hurry up and prime my eyes using this here. I'll link everything in the description box below, and I'll be right back. Okay, so again, using the Wet n Wild Always Naked palette, I think I'm going to start with this shade here and just see where this takes us. I haven't used this palette forever, so I'm super excited to bring, pigment. Okay. Wow. I forgot how pigmented these were. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be blending forever with this one. So that it looks pretty good. I think it's a little deeper than I was anticipating, but woo, yeah, these are super pigmented, but very buttery. It's blending out super fast. I need to bring this palette out more often. Oh my gosh. See, you guys, this is what happens. We have so much makeup that we just put everything to the side, and yeah, they just get forgotten about. So yeah, that blended out really fast considering how much product I put on that. So I think I'm going to soften it, hopefully a little bit. I think I'm going to go into this shade right here and just place that on a brush. Whew. And I'm just going to go around the edge here. So yeah, that is helping quite a bit, but it's actually where I wanted to take this look. So that looks really good. So in that last video, my reflections video, I had a few comments of, requests for videos. And if you guys ever have any request, I would love to hear, ideas, because I do get, I don't know what they would be called, you know, kind of like a writer's block. You know, you kind of run out of ideas of what to do. So if you do have any suggestions or anything that you would want to see me review or talk about or do, yeah, leave it in the comment section because I love to hear you guys' ideas. You guys are very, very clever. So someone actually mentioned that they want to see me do my nails. And it's so funny because I had kind of thought about doing something like that. You know, I think that's where I'm going to take the channel in 2024. I'm just going to start, you know, filming things that, you know, I do in my everyday life. And, you know, nails, you know, I do that every 2 weeks. I actually do mine and my mother's. So, yeah, I thought that might be interesting. And what I could do is actually do my nails and we could just chit chat. You know how I love doing that, obviously. But yeah, I thought that might be an idea. So I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to start doing some different content this year just to see where it takes us. But yeah, I thought that would be fun, and it would be actually kind of good, you guys. You can save a lot of money doing your own gel, you know, gel nails. I am serious. So, okay, that is looking really good. And what I think I'm going to do is just deepen it up just a little bit more. I'm actually going to clean the same brush here, and I'm going to go into this shade here just to add a little bit of depth in this outer corner and see how pigmented that is. Okay, so the one is a lot more pigmented, but I'm just going to build up on it. Just add, like I said, a little something in this outer corner. And I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this palette. Yeah, this is definitely going into 2024's rotation because, yeah, it is really nice. This would be great, you know, for every day, you know, because it is affordable and it would be inexpensive to replace if I ever hit pan on it. So yeah, this might become my little everyday palette for work. Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, so let's try out this Covergirl Expeditionist. And I got mine in the shade of Forever. So this is a glitter eyeshadow, and let's just swatch it and see what it looks like. Ooh, this is super pretty. So this is more like a rush shade, almost has like a rose undertone though. So this is really pretty. I'm super excited to try this. Like I said, I saw somebody over on TikTok. Hold on, I'm gonna go try to grab my mirror here. Do this, you know, little combo, and it looked really pretty. So, ooh, this is super pigmented and beautiful. So I'm just going to wipe a little bit on, and then I'm going to take one of my brushes. And I just found with liquid eyeshadows, this is just the best way to do it, because if I use my finger, it sometimes lifts. So I'm just going to kind of build up on this shade if needed. But oh my gosh, that is so beautiful and super pigmented, so you don't need a lot of product whatsoever. But there is just tiny little glitter flakes in this, so it's not going to fly all around though because of the substance, you know, like the gel that's in that. So, but you can really just see it, just very subtle, beautiful specks of glitter. Oh, I absolutely love this and that shade. And what I'm liking about this product as well is that it does dry down, but you do have some work time to be able to play and maneuver this product around. So yeah, sometimes, you know, they dry really fast, and once they dry, okay, it's really not budging. So yeah, you do get some work time to be able to play around with the product, but just be aware that it does dry down kind of quick, but not too fast, which is really nice. And now I'm going to go back into the palette, and I'm just going to use this shade here. Whoa, that came out like a crazy. Yeah, I guess I got to be careful with that shade here. Wow, that is super pigmented. So I'm just going to go in this inner corner, just place a little bit there just to brighten that up. But oh my gosh, that came out super fast, and that's super glittery. But it's super pretty, and it will definitely brighten up this inner corner. And I'm just going to sweep that a little bit into that shade, and hopefully not too much. Okay, and to line my eyes, I think a black would go best with this look. So I'm going to use my ColourPop, and this is called their Cream Gel Liner. So this is in black. And I really love these. These are really nice, long-lasting, super easy to work with, and very pigmented. So I'm just going to place a little bit very close to my lash line. Yeah, I rarely use a liquid eyeliner anymore. I'm just finding this is so much easier. And then what I'm doing is placing, quite a bit of product in this outer corner. And then what I do is just take like a smudging brush and kind of smudge out everything. And because, my eyes are becoming a little bit more hooded and a little bit more wrinkly, and it's getting kind of hard to maneuver products for smudging and stuff like that, but it's super hard to use a liquid eyeliner anymore. So that's, how easy that is. So that's why I've been doing it, and it's very forgiving. Yeah, I just find it way more forgiving than a liquid eyeliner, because then you go to wipe it and everything just kind of smears and goes all over the place. So that is the easiest way I find to do like a little wing, especially on mature eyelids. I forgot I do have a new mascara I want to try out. I actually got one of my boxes, and it's by Pat McGrath. I was super excited and shocked to see this in one of my boxes. So it's in the shade Extreme Black, and it does feel, kind of weighted. So let's take a look at this. Ooh, very pretty packaging. Yeah, very luxe here. And I do know this is kind of pricey. It's like $34. So we'll see how this performs. So this is the wand here. So it's like an old school wand, hourglass. So let's see. Let me grab my mirror here and let's see how this performs. So I'm going to put this on right now on the lashes and see if it's too wet. It does feel a little wet. And, out of the tube or out of the component, that's usually the thing with mascara. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions just yet, but I just want you to be aware. But it does really, grab onto the lashes, and it feels pretty nice. So that is just a few strokes here. Okay, I found that mascara very difficult to work with. It got very clumpy. Even when I take it out of, the component, I mean, look at that. There's so much product. It's just very, very messy. Yeah, I don't like this mascara whatsoever. Yeah, it's just very clumpy on my lashes. Like I said, it was just very hard to work with. It almost feels like it's weighting down my lashes, like my curl is already gone on this side. So yeah, this is not one of my favorites for sure. Okay, so thank goodness I got it in my BoxyCharm. Okay, so let's get into this product here. I am super excited to try this out and a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. So again, this is the Covergirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfecting Essence, and I got mine in the shade 20 Light. So they say the best way to apply this is either by your fingers or a brush. So I think I'm going to try both. So I'm going to place a little bit in my hand just to maybe warm up the product. So let's see what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so yeah, it's very liquidy, and yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know how much coverage, how much coverage it's going to give me. So let's just apply it on this side using my fingers. So it does feel super hydrating though. I mean, it feels honestly like I'm putting on a skincare. And it's definitely providing some sort of coverage, but when it dries down, it feels almost like cooling. Are you guys seeing this? There's definitely coverage. I would never expect that out of this product. Okay, yeah, it definitely feels like an essence for sure. I don't know. I'm almost speechless right now. I was not anticipating this because I was reading a little bit on this product, and it did say you could wear this under a foundation, because I thought, okay, this would make a great primer if it does not work out, as my foundation. But applying this, I don't know. How shocking, you guys. How shocking. I think I saw some in my hair. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Do you not see the coverage? I'm seriously blown away. I'm seriously speechless. I really am. Let's try using a brush, and I still have about this much on my hand, you know, to apply on this side. I might have to add a little bit more, but we will see. But let's try a brush. This is formulated with tranexamic acid. It's a potent tone improving essence that fades the appearance of existing dark spots. This has pigmented capsules that blend easily to distribute a sheer, even tint for radiant bare skin filter effect. Made up of 98% natural origin ingredients. Contains 91% water that provides an instant burst of moisture upon application and hydrates the skin for 24 hours. This has a skin-like finish. Complexion looks plump, refreshed, and more youthful. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's clearly too light. Yeah, but, and that's the only other problem with this product. There's only 8 shades available. And I will tell you, I do like this side better, applying it with my fingers. I feel like it melted in my skin, more so. But look at the coverage. I don't get it. I truly don't get it because it feels like it's like water. And then I did add a little bit more, you know, through the T-zone here, and it does build up on itself okay, you know. It didn't seem cakey or anything. It definitely does not seem cakey, and it's not super tacky whatsoever. Now I'm curious how long this is going to last on my skin, and hopefully I can deepen it up with some bronzer because it's way too light. So I definitely would, I'm definitely going to try this again, and I would probably add maybe just a little bit of bronzer to this. I do have like a liquid bronzer just to deepen it up because I'm afraid if I go another shade, it's going to be too deep. Like I said, the shade range is not that great. But let's move on and see how well it just, you know, sits on my skin. Now, I do have a new concealer as well, and this is by Revlon. It's called the Flex Wear Full Cover 24 Hours Concealer. So that 24-hour claim always scares me because I feel in full coverage like it's going to be, you know, super dry. But I do believe it has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E in it, so hopefully that will help. And I got mine in the shade 26 Creme Brulee, so hopefully it's not too deep and it will be okay. So I will say I am going to place a little bit of this here. It's called Vita C Balm. I do this a lot under my eyes because they are super dry, especially being winter and in Michigan and running the heat. So I do this all the time. I place a little bit of this balm under the eyes just to give it a little bit of moisture and to also give this full coverage concealer a little chance here. Okay, so let's go into this Revlon concealer. Let's take a look at the doe foot. So it is rather big, so some people do appreciate that. To me, it really does not matter. Okay, it does look a little deep, but that could be because this essence is a little light. So I'm just going to place a little bit. We're going to start working in increments, but I am going to add just a little bit on my nose because I feel like that, you know, just needed a little bit more coverage. And that is about where the only places I'm going to add that concealer. And let's blend this in and see what it does. And again, hopefully it's not too deep. Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit too dark, but you know, I will definitely try it with another foundation that is my normal shade and see if that, you know, if I do need to return that. So as of right now, it looks pretty decent and it definitely does add coverage. So, and I did not use a lot of product. It does feel pretty creamy. It doesn't feel super dry. Yeah, it actually feels very creamy to the touch. I feel like when I do use my finger, the warmth is just kind of melting that into the skin. So as of right now, yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I'm actually even going to add a little bit more on this side just to cover that dark spot there. So full coverage. Yeah, I think if I was to use a lot of product, you definitely could achieve that. Okay, so far so good. It doesn't look super cakey under the eyes, but time will tell on that product. Yeah, I'll know more by the end of this video how I like that concealer. Okay, let's get into these Charlotte Tilbury dupe wands that I found on Amazon. So yeah, it comes in these packaging again, and the shade I got and the bronzer is 03. So this came like as
as a kit together. So this is a highlighter and this is a bronzer here. So let's see if we can warm up this skin because I'm looking very ghostly right now. Okay, so again, it's called Glow Glam Beauty Wand Easy Face Makeup. Okay, and again, I mean, come on. I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury, you know, their wands, but I've seen it, and this really looks like it. Even the applicator. I mean, how bizarre is that? And this was on Amazon, so I don't know if I have to do any kind of clicking here. Oh, I see what you do. Okay, so you don't want to turn the whole cap, obviously. So you kind of hold it down here, and then you twist that. So now it's open. So let's see what this does. Ooh, I think I like the shade. So I'm just going to, whoa, okay. I hope this isn't too, you guys, what's going on with me with my shades lately? So hopefully it blends out really good like the Charlotte Tilbury. I've seen that before. So, but I definitely need some color in this skin. And I'm just going to place just a very little down the center of my nose here and under the lip. Okay, let's blend this out and see how easy it is to blend out. Ooh, okay. Very deceiving for sure. You know, I was really scared about how dark it was, but look at this. I mean, it really blended out super good, and hopefully it doesn't dry down super fast. I should have worked in increments here. And yeah, I feel like it is drying rather quickly, but I mean, this is insane. I cannot believe more people aren't, you know, just raving about this. I mean, talk about a dupe. I mean, from the packaging and, you know, the way it's blending out. Like I said, I've seen so many videos on the Charlotte Tilbury wands, and it just seems very similar because her wands are very deceiving too. You know, people apply it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks super deep. And then they blend it out and it's absolutely perfect. And that's what I'm getting from this product. See if, you know, because that's been on for quite some time. No, it's still blending out okay. Okay, I have some color back in my face. I'm so excited. Honestly, I could even add a little bit more in certain areas, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Oh, what do you guys think? I mean, is this not insane? And what I love about this product is I can close it. You know, like some of the products I told you, guys, I can't close these wands, and I get so frustrated because it starts going everywhere. So I feel like this is going to be my favorite new little product. Oh my gosh. I have to tell my daughter-in-law about this because I know she buys these wands and they're very expensive. Okay, so I'm almost wondering if I need to even set my face because I don't know how to explain it. It's so lightweight. I feel like I don't need anything, but what I think I'll do is maybe set this side, not set this side, and see how it lasts throughout the day. And I did bring down, where is my powder? Yes, my Wet n Wild. I love this, the Photo Focus. This is a very nice powder. My makeup seems to last really well when I use it. So I'm just going to place a little bit in my cap here. Now I am going to set the T-zone. I always do. Like I mentioned, I do have a more oily T-zone. So I'm just going to place a little bit on a poof and just really just set the T-zone pretty good. And I don't know why this isn't wanting to come out. I think I only punctured a few holes trying to really save the product because, yeah, you don't want to take off that whole plastic. I've learned that the hard way. So I'm just going to place that on a brush, tap that off, and just lightly set only this side. Okay, everything is looking really good. All right, I did get a new blush, like I mentioned, and it's by Essence, and this is in the shade Rosy Rosewood, and it looks like this, so it's a baked formula. It looks like there is a slight glow in that, which I love, so let's try this out, and I do really love this shade, so there is a lot of kickback, so just be aware of that. That's usually not a deal breaker for me, but I just wanted to let you know. So I'm just going to place, ooh, this is a super pigmented, yeah, and it's just very smoothing on the skin, so I really love that. And I'm just going to place a little bit in my shadow just to add a little bit of this rosiness to the look since I do have that beautiful rosy shimmer. Okay, I am liking what I'm seeing here. This is a really nice blush. Yeah, blush. And what are they? Only $3.99? Yeah, super affordable and really nice blushes because I have used their blushes before and they do wear really well. Okay, we got some color, some life back into my face. Wow, you guys, I'm kind of just blown away by a lot of these products. I did not expect this video to go this well. And let me take a look at the concealer. Where's my 10 times mirror here? And just see how that looks. Yeah, so far, so good. I'm already seeing smudging with this mascara. Yeah, I am not happy with that mascara whatsoever. You know, right here, it's already starting to transfer under there. So I don't need to set these under eyes. Oh yeah, big time. I mean, it is really bad under here. And I think that setting the under eyes with some powder might help that situation because I don't want to walk around looking like a raccoon today. So I think I'm going to have to add, which I'm not happy about, some powder under the eye here. Just, you know, sometimes if you do that, that does help a little bit with any kind of smudging with your mascara. So, yeah, that mascara is a definite no. Okay, so what do we have next? Let's go back into the palette and just add a little bit of color besides the smudging from my mascara under these eyes. And I think I'm going to start with this shade. Let's deepen it up just a little bit in this outer corner and hopefully mask some of that transfer that I know I'm going to get from that mascara. So I'm just going to place a little bit in this outer edge here. Okay, so now I'm going to go into, I think, this shade here. And just put that all along the lower part of my lash line. And I'm almost wanting to put like this under there somehow, but I don't want to look ill, you know, either. So, do I want to do that? Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to take a brush though, and just add that maybe more towards the outer corner. Right there, just to add a little bit of that beautiful shade. And I think I applied way too much here, so we're just going to blend or tap that out. Okay, so now I'm going to set my makeup using a setting spray. I always use a setting spray. I think it's super important. It always melts my makeup right into the skin, sets it for the day. So I like to give, you know, my foundations, wear tests, a little bit of a fighting chance. So I am going to be using my Makeup Revolution. I've been using this forever. My Conceal and Define. I love this setting spray. The only problem is it comes out a little aggressive, but I don't mind. I still use it because I love it that much. And honestly, I do have the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and it's very, very dupe worthy. So I also like to place a little bit on a poof here, and I will set under my eyes. I find that that really helps with any creasing as well, because like I said, I don't like to use a lot of powder under my eyes usually. So I usually would just use a setting spray, and I also go through and tap in my T-zone just to really melt and push the product into my skin. Yeah, that mascara is a disaster. I don't know if I got, you know, a dud or something, but it's really, really bad. Yeah, I can't wait to see what my eyes look like at the end of the day. Okay, so all we have left to do is lips, and I'm going to use my lip liner by Catrice. It's a plumping lip liner, and I got mine in the shade Cheers to Light. So it is a retracting lip liner. I love these. These are really nice lip liners. So let's just apply that. I think the shade should go really well with this look. And there is like a mint sensation with these. It doesn't have any painful plumping sensation, but there definitely is like a mint feel to these. And they're creamy and long lasting. So these are very nice. Okay, I do have another lip product. This one is new, and it's called the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump by Tarte. And I got mine in the shade Rosy Mauve. So this has like a little bit of glitter in it. So I think I did use it one other time on the channel, but I love these. So let's see how well this goes with this look. But it's super creamy and just very comfortable on the lip. Oh, beautiful. So hopefully you can see the shimmer in this lipstick. Absolutely beautiful. I have one of these in my purse all the time. You guys should see my purse is just full of lipsticks and lip liners because that's basically all I keep in my purse, and like a powder and a poof poof. That's basically makeup wise. That's all I ever have in my purse. Okay, so this is the final look. Let's just try to see how waterproof this is. It doesn't claim to be, but I'm just curious. So I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to this just to see what happens. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely not waterproof, but I just wanted to see. And like I said, that is definitely not one of the claims. Okay, so this is the makeup. As of right now, like I mentioned, I am just floored, speechless, shocked on this product here. I did not expect this whatsoever. I honestly did not expect any coverage at all. I just thought it was going to be like a tint, but this has coverage. This is very, like the coverage wise is very similar to like my Wet n Wild tinted hydrator. But what I'm seeing right now is I'm almost liking this side the best. I feel like this one looks the most natural. And this is the side that I use my fingers. I just feel like it melted in my skin a lot better. And I do like how it looks, without the powder on it. But this is what both sides look like. I mean, it's pretty even. There is a beautiful glow going on. Again, I do have some glowy products, the blush, and I guess, the rest would be coming from this. But, yeah, I am really loving this right now. Let me take a close look at this concealer. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's not really creasing or looking too crepey right now. I'm just having a hard time because of all this, flakiness coming from the mascara. So I'm definitely going to try the concealer another day just to see. I don't know. Right now it's looking pretty good. It's looking okay. It's not my favorite concealer at this point, but it's looking okay. Another thing that did shock me. Oh, I do have to try the highlighter. Yeah, these here. This was a huge surprise. I am blown away about that shade and how it applied, how it blended out. And let's see this here, this highlighter, and see what shade it is. Or is that a blush? Oh, you know what? I got the blush and it seems very runny. Oh, darn it. I thought I got the highlighter. Well, let's just kind of blend this in and see what this is, as a blush. Ooh, I clearly put too much on it, but it's a beautiful shade. And I will definitely be trying that out in a later video. But I'm super happy I got it. And I'm super happy I got that bronzer. Okay, let's see what time it is. Because like I mentioned, I am going to be doing a wear test today. I'm going to T-Mobile with my parents. They're getting new phones today. So right now it is 11:53. So it's going to be a really good wear test. I'll probably wear it to at least 8 o'clock tonight. So again, this is what the makeup is looking like. And we're also going to make sure to keep an eye on this to see if it creases. As of right now, it's not. We're not even going to go there with the mascara because we already know where that's going to go. That's going to be a disaster. All right, you guys, I will take some footage in natural lighting, and I will be back in about 8 hours. Okay, so this is what the makeup looks like up in natural lighting. I'm in my kitchen right now. There's no sunlight. It's a cloudy day here in Michigan, but this is what that essence or foundation looks like. I am just literally blown away. It looks absolutely beautiful. And I do love that bronzer. It's like the perfect shade for me. This is what the eye look looks like up in natural lighting. Super pretty. And this is that lipstick. See that little shimmer? Hopefully you're getting the little specks of shimmer in that. But I just came up from downstairs, so I literally just put it on. But I just wanted to share with you what it looks like upon application in natural lighting. And I'll be seeing you in about 8 hours. Okay, it is now 8:20 p.m. or 8:21 p.m. at night. So we're well past the 8-hour mark. And this is how the makeup is looking. I am pretty impressed with everything except the mascara. Yeah, that is pretty bad. I anticipated that. But as you can see, all the smearing that it has done. I mean, it is a complete mess under my eyes. Yeah, pretty bad. And it's really hard to even judge the concealer because I'm so distracted from the mascara. But let's look at the makeup. I mean, it looks really good. And that is like an essence. I'm telling you, you put it on and it feels like water. I was like, oh boy, this is just going to be nothing. No, there is coverage. It lasted pretty good. I mean, there's some fading here and there, but for the most part, it looks really good. And I think this is going to look amazing under like my Laura Geller powder. So I'm super excited to try that out, and I'll be doing that tomorrow for work. Another thing that didn't last very well is that liquid eyeshadow, which is kind of normal for me. Like I said, I have hooded eyes, so that kind of product really doesn't last long usually anyway. But this is pretty, I would say, pretty bad. It's kind of, you know, spotted here. My eyes were not watering at all today, so whatever has happened has just happened naturally. So yeah, unfortunately, that did not last, you know, the best on my eyelids. But, you know, I do have hooded eyes, and it does happen quite often. But other than that, I mean, I am, like I said, I am just blown away by this product. I'm super happy with the bronzer. I think that's really kept its color. The blush, that lasted really well, $3.99. I mean, so I'm super happy with today's, you know, with my purchases. I didn't purchase this, so I'm not, you know, heartbroken over that. But yeah, just a bummer. And if you guys have tried that mascara, did you have this bad of a problem as I did? All right, so that's the end of today's video. I think it was another success video for sure. But let me know if you tried any of these products. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. All right, I can't wait to see you guys again. I love you so much. And until next time.